Human emotions are powerful. They are...
All right. Hello, everybody. Welcome to Daniel's Den, episode 53. Welcome. We're going to talk tonight about harnessing your emotions. Such a vital thing. Everybody needs these tips. Everybody needs these pointers. So let me do a quick audio check. Make sure that everybody can see and hear me okay. I know that the musical audio was coming through fine just a few moments ago. All right. Okay, perfect. So we are live. We got some great information, guys, and this is coming out of a sincere place. That's all I could tell you. My gosh. So thank you everybody who's joining. I see a few people joining live on Facebook and other locations. We're live on YouTube, Facebook, Twitter, and Periscope. Okay. So thank you everybody under the sound of our voice. We're gonna jump in right here. This is some great information from Jim Rohn, okay, and I'll be interacting with this as much as possible, or at least as possible, however you want to view it, right? So I'm telling you, this content is so good. Make sure you share it out to everybody under the sound of my voice. So let's jump in here.
Human emotions are powerful. They are so powerful that any one of them can have a dramatic effect on your life in a single day. However, make this careful note. Emotions are tricky. They can go either way on you. Emotions can build or destroy, weaken or strengthen, make or break. It all depends on how you use them. We call civilization the intelligent management of human emotion. That's it. The power, given an intelligent direction and objective, can accomplish spectacular things. The power, the feelings, those surges of heart and soul. What are they? What can they do? Well, here are some.
Let me just quickly give you a list of 4 emotions that can change your life in one day. Emotions are powerful. Sometimes it doesn't take much to alter your whole life direction. Okay, here they are. Number 1, disgust. Powerful emotion. Disgust says, I have had it. See, that could be the day. The day you can say, I've had it. And whether you've had it with something small or something major, the day you can say, I've had it, may not be the day it ends, but the day it begins. That's what I said when that little Girl Scout left my door when I'm 25. When I'm 25. I give her the big lie, she leaves, I say, I don't want to live like this anymore. I've had it with lying and being broke. Powerful day.
Ooh, so as he's talking about this, right? That illustration he's talking about is a time in his life where he was broke emotionally and broke financially. And he decided to lie to a Girl Scout and talk about how he, didn't want any cookies and so forth. So, I mean, things like that can trigger you. Anything can trigger you. Your emotions, you can use them, you can harness them and move in the right direction for your life just based on some kind of interaction that triggers you. All right, let's see here. Sorry, I'm getting a little feedback.
Had it with mediocrity. He's had it with being a loser. He's finally had it with those awful sick feelings inside, knowing his wife is at the grocery store looking at 2 cans of beans, one marked 37 cents, one marked 39 cents. And the guy sick inside knows his wife's going to buy the 37-cent can, and she doesn't even like the brand. Do you know why she's going to buy the 37-cent can? To save 2 cents. The guy sick inside finally says, I've had it. Being on my knees in the dust looking for pennies? We're not living like this anymore. could be the day that turns your life around. The day you can say, I've had it. He walks into his closet and rips everything in it to shreds and says, I've worn this embarrassing stuff for the last. And not only will I never wear it again, no one else will ever wear it again. Commit an act that says, I've had it.
So right there, he says, commit an act that illustrates that you've had it, that you've tolerated something enough and you're going to make that change.
Here's the next one, decision. And decision making is powerful. And it's emotional. That's those knots in the pit of your stomach, right? Waking up in the middle of the night in a cold sweat, trying to decide. We sometimes call it inner civil war. What shall I do? Well, for progress, you must decide. The best advice I can give you came from a wealthy friend of mine who said, if it's easy, do it easy. If it's hard, do it hard. Just get it done. If you went home tonight and in the next few days cleaned up a whole list of decisions, that might furnish enough inspiration for the next 10 years. I found this out many times after you've decided. Getting on with it is easier than deciding. Sometimes decision is the toughest part. Here's the next emotion, desire, wanting to bad enough. And I don't know how to tell you to want to. That's something you've got to come up with. There's two things I know about desire. Number one, it comes from inside, not outside. You don't send off for it. Number two, I know desire can be triggered by something. Who knows what it might be?
So right there, he says desire is triggered, and those emotions, woo, you can harness those things. And those desires come from within. So anybody who's looking for external motivation consistently, you're not going to find it. You got to find the desire within you.
Sometimes desire waits and sleeps for something to happen. Maybe it's a book, maybe it's a song, maybe it's a sermon, maybe it's a lecture, a seminar, maybe it's the conversation of a friend, a happening, an event. Who knows? The best advice I can give you is what I give my staff. It goes like this: welcome every human experience. You never know which one is going to turn it all on. Even the bad experiences. Sometimes from the bitterest experience comes the greatest awakening. So let down the barriers, take down the walls. The same wall that keeps out disappointment keeps out happiness. Let life touch you. Don't let it kill you, but let it touch you. Here's the last one. This one's powerful. Resolve. Resolve says, I will. Two of the most powerful words in the language. I will. Benjamin Disraeli once said, nothing can resist a human will that will stake even its existence on the extent of its purpose. Shortly put, I'll do it or die. See, that's powerful. That could be the day that turns your life around. The world has a strange way of stepping aside when somebody says, I'll do it or die.
The man.
That persistence is all powerful. That is straight from Think and Grow Rich. That's straight from Law of Success. Tapping into that is immense. You will do it until, and then you'll hear a little bit more from Jim Rohn about being persistent and continuing aggressively on a path until successful.
And says, I will climb the mountain. They've told me it's too high, it's too far, it's too steep, it's too rocky, it's too difficult. But it's my mountain. I will climb it. Pretty soon you will see me waving from the top or dead on the side because I'm not coming back. Hey, that's powerful. Time and fate and circumstance call a hasty conference, and they all agree. We might as well let John have it. He says he's going to get it or die. Wow, that's it. Resolve. The best definition of resolve I ever heard was from a junior high girl in Foster City, California. I'm talking to the junior high kids, and I asked the question, who can tell me what resolve means? I got several hands. Some were pretty good, but the last one was the best. She said, I think resolve means promising yourself you will never give up. I said, that's it. Best I've heard. Promise yourself you will never give up. I asked the kids, how long should a baby try to learn how to walk? How long would you give the average baby before you shut him off? You say that's crazy. Any mother in the world would say my baby is going to keep trying until it learns how to walk. No wonder almost everyone walks. What a magic formula. The until formula. Good question. How long are you going to work to make your dreams of wealth and happiness come true? I suggest the until formula. It's the best. Emotions, disgust, decision, desire, resolve. Why postpone your better future?
And I gotta say that the until formula, Jim Rohn makes things so simple. You gotta persist. You gotta give yourself time to succeed. That's one of my millionaire mentors says that over and over and over and over and over again. Give yourself time to succeed. Love that phrase.
Happiness come true. I suggest the until formula. It's the best.
One-on-one. Just you and me. I think my personal advice to you would be, this year, 1981, reach down inside of you and come up with some more of those remarkable human gifts. They're there, waiting to be utilized. And then change anything for you you want to change. And I challenge you to do that because you can change. If you don't like how it is for you, change it. If it doesn't suit you, change it. If it doesn't please you, change it. If it isn't enough, change it. And I challenge you to do that because you can change. See, you don't ever have to be the same again after tonight, only by choice. If you don't like your present address, change it. You're not a tree. What could you make yourself do starting tomorrow that would change it all? No, tell. Now, see, that's exciting. On any given day, you can massively change the direction of your life. Murder is a clear example that any one person on any given day can forever alter the course of their life. It just happens to be a negative act. But just as sure as you can commit a negative act, you can also commit a positive act and forever alter your life whenever you wish. Now that's exciting. And whatever that act might be that changes your life. The guy finally takes a shotgun to his car and blows out every window, destroys every tire, puts 100 rounds in this shabby old thing. And he says, I have driven this embarrassing thing for the last time. And not only will I never drive it again, nobody else will ever drive it again. And he lets that shuddering thing stand there for a while as a monument to the day he said, today my life changes. Now who can do that? Anybody. When can you do it? Whatever day you pick.
All right, guys. And that is just some great information, great content. I'm telling you right now, tap into and use your emotions. One of the things he talked about was committing an act, committing a positive act. He said murder is a negative act, but you can actually commit a positive act. So I'm going to encourage everybody under the sound of my voice, commit a positive act, use your emotions to help you move forward. So get back with the person sharing this inspiration and motivation with you. They have an opportunity that they can share with you to help you create more income for yourself, more income for your family, more income or more lifestyle to help enhance whatever your goals and dreams are. You want to tap into it with us. Get back with the person sharing it with you. Or if that person is me, you go straight to y1income.com. Commit a positive act for your financial future, for your financial now, because we're positioning you to get paid in real time. You can get paid today. You can get paid today. Get back with whoever's sharing this information with you. Absolutely. This was a motivational, inspirational video from Mr. Jim Rohn. Harness your emotions. Use them to propel you forward. If you're upset about your current situation, you can change it. He said, we're not trees. We can change it. He says that pretty often in a lot of his audios. You're not a tree. You can change it. If we are a tree, we'd be stuck by the wayside. If the water dries up, we're stuck there. But no, we are not stuck. We are not trees. We can actually pick up, move, adapt, change, and move forward into something completely different. All right. Now, in line with what we continue to do all the time, we have live power calls. We have live support for you every single day of the week. So we have a live power call at 10:45 Eastern Standard Time that will help you harness those emotions and move you towards your wealthy place. And then we have 2 live webinars, one at noon and one at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time on goldrocks.info. You will need the private password. So you want to get back whoever's sharing that with you. And then also we have a fast start training every Sunday night. Guess where? At goldrocks.info. That's our virtual home office. We've been using Zoom for very many years, way before the pandemic, right? And then we also have a live Spanish presentation every Monday night and Tuesday night at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, guys. So thank you, everybody who spent time with me, invested time with me today to hear about harnessing your emotions. I know you got some good quality content. So like, share, comment, especially if you're on YouTube, Periscope, and Twitter. Also, if you're on Facebook too, that'd be awesome. If you're on my Facebook and you don't know where to find me on YouTube, it is D Higgins 2830. D Higgins 2830, and you'll be able to find me and find all the Daniel's Dens episode. Right now we're on episode 53. Thank you, everybody under the sound of my voice. Get back whoever's sharing this information with you. We're here to help, and we want to make sure you tap into major breakthrough. Okay, I love this quote from Think and Grow Rich. All major breakthroughs come as a result of taking in new information, and we continue to share great new information every time we're on Daniel's Den. All right. So get back with whoever's sharing this info with you. You guys have a good day, night, afternoon. Just depends on where you're at on this awesome world that we live in. Okay.